Welcome back. We have been fortunate enough to have been provided a second game on Tiberian Dawn, and this is the same map as the last game, called the map is called Deterring Democracy, I think, and it has PersianImmortal with us, and he is playing against Norman. And Norman was our spectator for our last game. This time he has joined in, playing as Nod and in grey. So both of these players are Red Alert veterans. So we shall see who can come out with a victory in the Tiberian Dawn Mod. It's going to be very exciting. I'm very happy to yet again cast another Tiberian Dawn game. Okay, so refinery first for both players. And I believe they both likely will go for a war factory first after this. It is very normal. Well, I guess it's going to be a barracks first. And that, I think, because Persian is building north, he's going to put a second refinery first. But I did expect them both to get a war factory to start the harvester production right away. Okay, so minigunners coming out for Persian, and he's going to scout all directions to find his opponent, but of course no, he's just gonna surround himself with them to scout for incoming attacks. And the Nod faction, as opposed to the GDI, which is played by Persian, is more focused on the early aggression tactics. They have recon bikes, they have very good early and mid-game units to come in for a early attack and try to take the game from there. The late game more or less belongs to the GDI. They have the Mammoth tank. They do have a sort of better unit combination, arguably. Of course, you can win in the late game with Nod, but they, in general, seem to be a consensus that the GDI is the preferable late game faction. So a Nod buggy is going to come in here and scout all of Persian's base, and he does see that there are 2 refineries built up. Norman, of course, built the airstrip first, and I'm sure it's going to come out a lot of harvesters, because Norman is a greedy, very greedy builder. Has always been like that. It's going to try to harass Persian, but it will be limited success with that. Persian is investing a lot in turrets to protect the first couple of Tiberium fields. But now Norman is going to start his harvester count build. I am curious to see if he is going to continue building refineries, because the most common mistake done by Red Alert players is to build too many harvesters and too few refineries, because they will, as I said last time, that you could get a queue up to the refinery. We do not want to see that this game. So, minigunners out and trying to spot for that early aggression. The first aggression did not succeed for Norman, but I'm sure he's going to try another one soon enough after he gets his economy up. Now it's Persian's excuse me. Yeah, now it's Persian's time to try to scout the enemy. He has not scouted anything yet, and he will just see that indeed Norman is going for the greedy build. 3 harvesters up, refineries up, and now I wonder who's going to win the battle. I think you can attack the Nod buggy with the Humvee, but instead it's just going to dodge the shots from it and get away. Norman has actually started building Nod buggies instead of additional harvesters. So he might be focusing on building additional refineries. No, here comes a communication center, and instead just focus on building land units instead. The first medium tank for Persian. Neither player has gone for the expansion. Ooh, a advanced communication center. That's very early in the game. Just as last game, Persian is the first one to take up to that route. Will we see the same from Norman? It looks like it. If you look at the build bar, the blue build bar here, it looks to be pretty slow, and I'm sure it's at the advanced tech center as well. A couple of recon bikes and buggies to stand for the defense, but neither player is playing aggressively at this moment. So Persian is going to expand up in this area, just like last game. And I'm sure, second airstrip for Norman. So he's going to be focusing heavily on his army early on. Well, with the exception of the first MCV, which is going to go down here. So they are going to take an expansion, both of them. So this will be a longer game. And that's good. The Mammoth tank is coming out for Persian already. And yes, he is most likely just going to try to protect his first expansion. But as I said earlier, it looks like Norman is gearing up for a attack, actually. He have expanded, but instead of building harvesters, which does not look like he does want to do at this moment, he is going to... okay. So he's probably going to try to establish himself in the middle with the third construction vehicle and take control of just the middle. But I'm sure he's just going to continue building light tanks and try to get an attacking force to come in soon enough. The airstrike is ready, but I do not think Persian has a good view of Norman's area, so I do not think that, let's see. There we go. So he does not know where to put that airstrike. I'm sure he's just going to put it like somewhere around here, perhaps. There's the Temple of Nod, which is, of course, the equivalent of the Advanced Communication Center. And a lot of light tanks. They can do a lot of damage. I believe they are better than the Red Alert light tanks. And if they can come in with a sneak attack, like for example here, there's not much defending this. And they are, of course, quick as well. And a third airstrip, that really means that he is going for a strong attack very, very soon. And Persian is going to have troubles. And he's building his own Mammoth tanks, but he's not prepared to defend this area. And their Mammoth tank is slow, but he's building his first Orca, and he's going to see this light tank army right away. Look at this. Completely exposed, and that should clue him in. Ooh! Excellent iron cannon, taking out quite a few of those light tanks. But now he will be able to prepare. It does take another light tank, but that should give Persian enough time to prepare for this attack. Because he does know these light tanks are here and ready to go in for the kill, but he's not doing very much. Well, here comes the Mammoth tank, and they will be positioned between his bases. Oh, this is very nice. Just one Tiberian refinery for Norman at his expansion. Still building light tanks, and with 4 airstrips, he is going to be building a army very quickly. Persian is moving his Mammoth army north. It's sort of like a bad position to come into defend, or will they come for an ambush? Not really sure. Additional Mammoth tanks are built, and yes, as suspected, this is a sort of a more long econ game. Now comes flame trucks together with a couple of mobile SAMs, so Norman is building a very well put together army. No troops. And troops in general are very important to get a sort of complete army, just to tank damage, tank the shots, and make sure your opponent does not take you by surprise with their own infantry army. These light tanks aren't going anywhere, they are just staying inside the base, but he knows that Persian knows of those units, and now they're very close. Look at this, he can start to attack this harvester if he just position a couple of units here, and this will force a confrontation soon enough. Neither player is willing to go into the attack, and they're sort of just like building up this arms race. 5 airstrips now. Wow. Ooh, now the army is going to the south, and they will not find any base here. So it's just going to go straight to the middle, and oh yeah, it's just going to go straight on, taking down. No, it's not going to do so much damage to the advanced scout tower, but now he's just going to go straight for the middle, and there's nothing here really. The army is out of position for Persian, so he's going to be able to take down the advanced scout towers and possibly take down a couple of buildings too. There is a small force down here with the 5 Mammoth tanks, but another very good iron cannon that still he can do a lot of damage if he just focus down perhaps tech buildings, if you can get through all the way behind, because this army is not going back. They are completely surrounded by Persian's forces. It just keeps moving in, and we'll take down the advanced power plant, but should just keep moving in all the way to the edge and take down the advanced communication center. That will be the key. There is an airstrike ready for Persian. Will he use this? Look at this surrounding. Oh, he will take down the communication center. If he focuses it down, come on, there it is. And yeah, that's it. That's all the damage he was able to do. Look at those airplanes. Look at all these airplanes. He's just continuing this stream of light tanks. The problem for him, that was the nuke. That was a nod nuke. Wow, that did a lot of damage. But still, he's doing a very good job with his light tanks. Even though Persian cannot produce Mammoth tanks at this moment, and has actually fewer production facilities, this Mammoth tank army can keep him in the game easily. I'm actually just going to suicide into the production facilities. This is a very good play. Should not be able to take down the war factory, so he will focus on the power plant. And what this will do is stifle the production of Persian. The faster light tanks can just move ahead and try to keep on them. Wow, additional light tanks. Wow, this production is just going crazy. And Persian is not, with his slow Mammoth tanks, he has not been able to do some counterattacks or flank this army because they are too fast, and the Mammoth tanks are too slow, and they are of course impossible. So you see the light tanks of Norman is just avoiding them altogether. It's just going to snail around here, and I'm sure. Oh, it's just going to focus on buildings now and possibly just turn back. No, yeah, it's just going to try to join his main army. No, it's just going to stay there, try to take out the construction yard, but that won't happen. And with the additional light tanks, it's just going to attack everywhere where the Mammoth tanks are not positioned. And this is looking like with the weaker tanks, Norman is going to outmaneuver Persian. And now Persian has had enough, and he's just going straight for the base, it looks like. But no, he's going to have to turn back. He's going to turn back and try to save his base, but it's not going to be enough. See, the Mammoth tanks turns back, and the and light tanks is coming in from behind. This is horrible. This is a very, very good game and a very good learning opportunity for anyone who wants to play Nod late game. They do have their perks. Of course, the Nod faction does have medium tanks as well. So I guess this also means if you have a more clever player like Norman here, you're going to need a more varied a army with a bigger variety. Here comes a new construction vehicle, but yeah, he's going to get away with it. So here comes the Mammoth tank is just going to go straight for a undefended base, but I suspect that he will be able to take out these Mammoth tanks if he can just if he keep focusing just 1-on-1. So if Persian is going to have success with this attack, he's going to have to keep his Mammoth tanks together. And see, even here, lots of Mammoth tanks. And try to, yes, try to focus down 1-on-1 building, just going into here and just keep the Mammoth tanks together. That is key. This Mammoth tank is staying behind to protecting from counter attacks. Which even with all this Mammoth tank is not going to stop the light tanks from doing these surgical attacks. Oh, here comes the Mammoth tanks. They are immediately going to take out these airstrips, which will stop the light tank production. Oof, this is a good game. And of course, with multiple construction yards, it seems like you can also build multiple defensive structures as well. Turrets are very strong against Mammoth tank, but they will be able to take them out. And taking out this lapsed airstrip will stop the production of light tanks from Norman. Now here's the first medium tank, but of course without the advanced tech center he can't build more Mammoth tank. But he needs these medium tanks to go around and protect his base. See, this Mammoth tank is not going to be taken out, and with this, it looked like a desperate attack coming out from Persian after being like hammered from all counts. It's just figured out that this Mammoth tank is finally made use of, which are supposed to be just sticking together and being unstoppable. Slow, but slowly, the Mammoth tanks of Persian is taking out the inside of Norman's main base, one by one. And there's no advanced, there's no communication centers. The handoff node is taken out, so he cannot take out these Mammoth tanks with the nuke. Of course, you do not want to nuke your own base, but anything. It looks actually like Persian is taking the advantage here. There's no very good source of income for Norman any longer. Oh, wow, very good game. And there's no light tank army, of course. Without the airstrips, the strategy that Norman went for looked to be very good. Just lacked, perhaps if he could invest in a few more defensive structures, could secure himself by being counter-attacked himself. Look, this is the main base of Persian. It's completely gone. And he almost took out all the weapons factory and construction yard from Persian, but he hanged on for his dear life with this clump of Mammoth tank in his second base. And Norman declares GG, and that means Persian is taking this game after a very, very action-driven game. Very exciting one. This was fun to cast. Very fun to cast. And I've learned a lot of new things from this game as well. It's nice to see a very good balanced Node versus GDI game. You see a couple of new strategies. Excellent game, excellent game. So okay, so with that, thank you for this. This replay was provided by PersianImmortal. Thank you, Persian, for providing these games. I'm sure a lot of viewers out there are very appreciative for more games from Tiberian Dawn is being released, and they are very, yes, they are very good, very, very good, very good indeed. Well, I'm going to stop here. My name is SoScared, by the way. I'm going to keep producing these videos as much as possible, and whenever a player is releasing games from Tiberian Dawn, I'm going to try to prioritize these games because these are fun. Okay, so that's it. Until next time, this is SoScared, and thank you for watching.